This article is about the city. For the Emirate, see Emirate of Dubai. For the country as a whole, see United Arab Emirates. For other uses, see Dubai, disambiguation, Dubai, 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 Arabic, Romanized, Dubai, IPA, Dibaj, Gulf Arabic pronunciation, DBH, is the most populous city in the United Arab Emirates, UAE, and the capital of the Emirate of Dubai, the most populated of the country's 7 emirates, 7, 8, 9, established in the 18th century as a small fishing village. Dubai grew into a regional trading hub in the early 20th century and grew rapidly in the late 20th and early 21st centuries. With a focus on tourism and luxury, 10, it has the second most 5-star hotels in the world, 11, and boasts the tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa, which is 828 meters, 2,717 feet, tall. In the eastern Arabian Peninsula, on the coast of the Persian Gulf. 12, it is a major global transport hub for passengers and cargo. 13, oil revenue helped accelerate the development of the city, which was already a major mercantile hub. Dubai has been a center for regional and international trade since the early 20th century, and its economy relies on revenues from trade, tourism, aviation, real estate, and financial services. 14, 15, 16, 17, oil production contributed less than 1% of the Emirates' GDP in 2018. 18, the city has a population of around 3.60 million as of 2022. 19, etymology. Many theories have been proposed as to the origin of the word Dubai. One theory suggests the word used to be the souk in BA 20. An Arabic proverb says, Daba Dubai Arabic, meaning, they came with a lot of money. 21. According to Fedel Handhal, a scholar on the UAE's history and culture, the word Dubai may have come from the word Daba, Arabic, a past tense derivative of Yadab, Arabic, which means to creep, referring to the slow flow of Dubai Creek inland. The poet and scholar Ahmed Mohamed Abay traces it to the same word, but to its alternative meaning of baby locust, Arabic, due to the abundance of locusts in the area before settlement. 22. History. Main article, History of Dubai. For a chronological guide, see Timeline of Dubai, Bronze and Iron Alloy Dagger, Saruq al-Hadid Archaeological Site, 1100 BC. The history of human settlement in the area now defined by the United Arab Emirates is rich and complex. It points to extensive trading links between the civilizations of the Indus Valley and Mesopotamia, and even as far afield as the Levant. 23. Archaeological finds in the Emirate of Dubai, particularly at Al-Ashush, Al-Sufu and the notably rich trove from Saruq al-Hadid. 24. Show settlement through the Ubaid and Hafid periods, the al-Nahr and Wadi Suk periods and the 3 Iron Ages in the UAE. The area was known to the Sumerians as Magan and was a source for metallic goods, notably copper and bronze. 25. The area was covered with sand about 5,000 years ago as the coast retreated inland, becoming part of the city's present coastline. 26. Pre-Islamic ceramics have been found from the 3rd and 4th centuries. 27. Prior to the introduction of Islam to the area, the people in this region worshipped Bajia, or Bajar. 27. After the spread of Islam in the region, the Umayyad Caliph of the Eastern Islamic world conquered southeast Arabia and drove out the Sasanians. Excavations by the Dubai Museum in the region of Al Jumeirah, Jumeirah, found several artifacts from the Umayyad period. 28. An early mention of Dubai in 1095 is in the Book of Geography by the Andalusian Arab geographer Abu Abdullah al-Bakri. Citation needed. The Venetian pearl merchant Gasparo Balbi visited the area in 1580 and mentioned Dubai for its pearling industry. 28. Establishment of modern Dubai al-Fahidi Fort in the 1950s. Dubai is thought to have been established as a fishing village in the early 18th century, 29, and was, by 1822, a town of some 700 to 800 members of the Bani Yas tribe and subject to the rule of Sheikh Tarnan bin Shakbut of Abu Dhabi. 30. In 1822, a British naval surveyor noted that Dubai was at that time populated with 1,000 people living in an oval-shaped town surrounded by a mud wall, scattered with goats and camels. The main footpath out of the village led to a reedy creek while another trailed off into the desert which merged into caravan routes. 31. 17. In 1833, following tribal feuding, members of the Albu Falasa tribe seceded from Abu Dhabi and established themselves in Dubai. The exodus from Abu Dhabi was led by Ubaid bin Said and Maktoum bin Budi, who became joint leaders of Dubai until Ubaid died in 1836, leaving Maktoum to establish the Maktoum dynasty. 29. Dubai signed the General Maritime Treaty of 1820 with the British government along with other trucial states, following the British campaign in 1819 against the Ras Al Khaimah. This led to the 1853 Perpetual Maritime Truce. Dubai also, like its neighbors on the Trucial Coast, entered into an exclusivity agreement in which the United Kingdom took responsibility for the Emirates' security. In 1892. In 1841, a smallpox epidemic broke out in the Bur Dubai locality, forcing residents to relocate east to Deira. 32. In 1896, fire broke out in Dubai. A disastrous occurrence in a town where many family homes were still constructed from Barasti palm fronds. The conflagration consumed half the houses of Bur Dubai, while the district of Deira was said to have been totally destroyed. The following year more fires broke out. A female slave was caught in the act of starting one such blaze and was subsequently put to death. 33. In 1901, Maktoum bin Hashar al-Maktoum established Dubai as a free port with no taxation on imports or exports and also gave merchants parcels of land and guarantees of protection and tolerance. These policies saw a movement of merchants not only directly from Lingga, 34, but also those who had settled in Ras Al Khaimah and Sharjah, which had historical links with Lingga through the Al Qawasim tribe, to Dubai. An indicator of the growing importance of the port of Dubai can be gained from the movements of the steamer of the Bombay and Persia Steam Navigation Company, which from 1899 to 1901 paid 5 visits annually to Dubai. In 1902 the company's vessels made 21 visits to Dubai, and from 1904 on, 35, the steamers called fortnightly in 1906, trading 70,000 tons of cargo. 36. The frequency of these vessels only helped to accelerate Dubai's role as an emerging port and trading hub of preference. Lorimer notes the transfer from Lingga bids fair to become complete and permanent, 34, and also that the town had by 1906 supplanted Lingga as the chief entrepot of the Trucial States. 37. The Great Storm of 1908 struck the pearling boats of Dubai and the coastal Emirates towards the end of the pearling season that year, resulting in the loss of 12 boats and over 100 men. The disaster was a major setback for Dubai, with many families losing their breadwinner and merchants facing financial ruin. These losses came at a time when the tribes of the interior were also experiencing poverty. In a letter to the Sultan of Muscat in 1911, Budi laments, "Misery and poverty are raging among them, with the result that they are struggling, looting and killing among themselves." 38 In 1910, in the Hyacinth incident, the town was bombarded by HMS Hyacinth, with 37 people killed. Pre-oil Dubai's geographical proximity to Iran made it an important trade location. The town of Dubai was an important port of call for foreign tradesmen, chiefly those from Iran, many of whom eventually settled in the town. By the beginning of the 20th century, it was an important port. 39 At that time, Dubai consisted of the town of Dubai and the nearby village of Jumeirah, a collection of some 45-ish palm leaf huts. 37 By the 1920s, many Iranians settled in Dubai permanently, moving across the Persian Gulf. By then, amenities in the town grew and a modern quarter was established. Old Bastakia, 31, 21-23 Dubai was known for its pearl exports until the 1930s. The pearl trade was damaged irreparably by the 1929 Great Depression and the innovation of cultured pearls. With the collapse of the pearling industry, Dubai fell into a deep depression and many residents lived in poverty or migrated to other parts of the Persian Gulf. 26 In 1937 an oil exploration contract was signed which guaranteed royalty rights for Dubai and concessionary payments to Sheikh Saeed bin Maktoum. However, due to World War II, oil would not be struck until 1966. 36-37 In the early days since its inception, Dubai was constantly at odds with Abu Dhabi. In 1947, a border dispute between Dubai and Abu Dhabi on the northern sector of their mutual border escalated into war. 40 Arbitration by the British government resulted in a cessation of hostilities. 41 Despite a lack of oil, Dubai's ruler from 1958, Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, used revenue from trading activities to build infrastructure. Private companies were established to build and operate infrastructure, including electricity, telephone services and both the ports and airport operators. 42 An airport of sorts, a runway built on salt flats, was established in Dubai in the 1950s, and in 1959, the Emirates' first hotel, the Airlines Hotel, was constructed. This was followed by the Ambassador and Carlton Hotels in 1968. 43 Sheikh Rashid commissioned John Harris from Halcrow, a British architecture firm, to create the city's first master plan in 1959. Harris imagined a Dubai that would rise from the historic center on Dubai Creek, with an extensive road system, organized zones and a town center, all of which could feasibly be built with the limited financial resources at the time.